your kids are better behaved than those. Nevertheless, it's not a good idea to bring kids when you're touring a house. You don't want to be responsible for anything that gets damaged. And besides, it'll be a lot easier for you to concentrate on things like room sizes or condition of the property if you're not distracted by the little ones. I know that's not always possible, and we have to make accommodations for families, obviously, and I happen to love kids. But if you can find someone to take care of them while you're looking at houses, that's the best plan.
You know, there are all kinds of properties to go visit at a showing. But rule number one, dress appropriate for the property.
Boy, Jeffrey, that's just a great thought process right there. Why would you want to be out in the middle of vacant land with mud and dust and all that fun stuff in a great sport coat or a three-piece suit and loafers? It just doesn't fit very well, does it? It doesn't work very well. Conversely, as well as these boots may do out in vacant land, as you can see from the mess, it's not that great inside a house either. So, as you're preparing to go out and look at homes this season or at any time, make sure you've got a great pair of slip-on shoes that is. They slide on and off nice and easily, and when you walk into homes anymore, occupied or vacant, many sellers are asking that shoes be removed. Either that or have some booties on hand, but I tell you what, it's really simple just to have a great pair of slip-ons, good nice pair of socks. You roll in, you kick your shoes off, you wander around, and then putting them back on is a breeze, right? Just like that.
Hey folks, back here again. I want to quickly tell you about what to do during showings, and more specifically, what not to do. The trick is, you want to pretend, and sometimes because that's the case, that everything you say and everything that you do is being monitored. Now, that could either be by the sellers themselves, or maybe they just have friendly neighbors that want to say, hey, that group before was really complimentary of the house. I think you can gouge them on that price. But why do we need to be cautious inside the home? After all, you're the only ones there. Well, fact of the matter is, microphones, cameras can look like a whole lot of different things, and they're not that hard to come by. The microphone this is being recorded on looks a lot like this. But microphones can look like a lot less microphone-y things too. This is a TV controller. It has a microphone in it. And if you know what you're doing, that can be used as just a recording device if you're willing to set that up. Maybe more easily, an old phone. If you've got an old phone, you can either start a voice memo or maybe you just left it on a phone call accidentally and now the seller hears exactly what you said in the house. Even speakers. Now, it's true that any speaker can be kind of reversed and in and of itself is a microphone. That takes some technical knowledge to accomplish. But they also just have microphones built in a lot of the time, especially a lot of the newer smart speakers, like your Alexas, your Google Homes, your HomePods, or the Nest series by Google now. All those things have microphones. Even less smart speakers still have microphones in them. So, easiest way to get around this and to not act completely paranoid, just imagine that you're always being watched and listened when you're in and around a home that you're showing. So, watch what you say, talk to your agent about the language that you want to use, and maybe you talk on the phone on the way to the next listing. That's what I do for my clients, and it's what I recommend that you do as well to keep yourself safe and competitive. Thanks, I'm Dan Carrillo for Studio 48 at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Snyder & Company Realtors, and I'll see you next time.